everyone, and happy Earth Day. On my square of the earth, it's cold again. It's not really freezing. It's probably typically for spring, but it's been so beautifully summer-like here, and all the trees have sprouted and everything. So now I even have the heater on in the car. I'm a little chilly. And wasn't that just saddest news about Prince? Couldn't believe it. Just couldn't believe it. And it just, for me, it just hit home about how so important it is to live your life to the fullest every single day. Just live in the moment, live your life, just quit worrying about what other people think. All of that, just do the best, be the best you can be, because you can be gone in like a nanosecond, just gone, just poof. And I pray for his family. That's very sad. He's such a musical icon. We lose so many geniuses on this planet, which is so sad, because these people like David Bowie and they're geniuses, musical geniuses. And music to me is such a connector. Like I've often said, God is my church and music is my religion. It moves me and gets me through the best and the worst times in life. My most memorable Prince moment was when he came on, I'm not sure if it was the Grammys or American Music Awards, and he had on that yellow jumpsuit and he turned around and his bum was hanging out. And on TV at that time, that was just so shocking. I was like, his little teeny tiny bum is hanging out of his yellow jumpsuit. Heading to my mom's. I've been having a lot of anxiety attacks lately, but not surprising. I've had so many changes in such a short amount of time, and then the house is just, although it's coming along really nicely, it's just, a mess. And renovations are hard enough at the best of times, but when you're trying to renovate your marriage and renovate your house and pack once again to move, it's a lot. So I just had a big boo-hoo cry and just, it was a rough day before yesterday, but I'm better now. So, and also move your mother, because we're moving her into a smaller unit. So there's all that kind of stuff. I have to go over there, re-sign the addendum to her original contract, and all that kind of stuff on top of what you're already dealing with. So baby steps, one day at a time. It's all going to be okay. One foot in front of the other. And talking to you guys, it just helps me. It's like I'm journaling, but it's video journaling. And the best part is when I'm journaling and then I get such beautiful responses back. And what more could a person ask for? So thank you so much for your continued prayers, thoughts, support. I just felt like the other day that I was literally falling apart. I literally was like falling apart. I couldn't cope. Could not cope at all. If anybody's ever had anxiety attacks, they know exactly what I'm talking about. And I can feel it like right here it starts, and then I just can't cope. I can't deal. I can't, and 1 minute I'm thinking about being in our house, and it's all that is changing though. So the house I've known is changing. And then the many journeys I've taken, albeit my choice, it doesn't make it any less stressful. Like the many moves, being out at the lake, being in Vegas, and coming home from Vegas, and moving from Vegas to this place, and then moving again. It was my choice to do that. It was my choice to leave my home. It was my choice. But it doesn't make it any easier. And then I don't want to dump all this on Richard for obvious reasons. And plus, he lost his mom in that time. So, so I've kind of been trying to hold it in, but I can't hold it in. So thank God for my sister and Teresa. Because I vent to them a lot, and they're just good. They're good for me. So this is trip number 3, I think, this week to IKEA. We were just there yesterday. There's the 3.
I went already.
When did you go?
I took that picked up those things. I thought, they asked me twice.
Didn't I go with you to pick those
The
things?
second time you did.
Anyway, we might as well have a free pass to IKEA. I have purple lipstick and purple nails in tribute to Prince Purple Rain. So sad. So I'm in the car waiting for Richard. He is inside IKEA picking up the stuff. We bought a new sink. It's one of those kind of, I think they're called farm style sinks, and they're square and they're really big rectangles. So you just get one instead of two, because I'm gonna have a dishwasher. And I started not feeling good. My face hurts a little bit and I'm nauseous. I just don't feel good. Some napkins, you know, these kind. I buy this kind. These big old fantastic best napkins in town. They're the heaviest, dutiest napkins. You get 100 for $2.99. They're 40 by 40 centimeters. I think they are 8 by 8. Oh, they are the best. And then I saw this chocolate. I love their names. I love IKEA's names. Nothing says what it is. So I'm about to sample this. I don't want to eat too much because we're going out for supper, but I don't feel that good. So I don't know if I really want to go for, we were going to get dressed up and go on a date, but I don't feel good. And I know everyone would say, oh, go anyway, but you know what? I don't feel good. So I don't want to waste the money going somewhere fancy, but I'm about to just taste this and see what it tastes. It's kind of dusty. You know, like, my mouth hurts. And it's really sweet. It tastes like canned chocolate that you get in advent calendars. It's kind of old and dusty. Well, I don't really like it, but I can't let this go to waste. Oh, I have not been eating that great with all this renovations and everything. That's another reason I can't wait to get home, just so I can just get settled and I can start eating better. I mean, I eat okay, but not the best, you know, because half the time we're at Richard's and there's no kitchen. When we eat at my place, it's perfect because it's like healthy food, no eating out or anything. But then if we've had a big day like today where we're shopping around and I don't feel that good, then that's a different story. This isn't that great. And it's not worth the 8 million calories that I'm ingesting. But, what the hey. We'll finish it off. Because I don't want Fitz to get it, because you know it's poison for dogs. So, okay, you guys saw me eat that piece of chocolate. That was no more than 2 minutes ago, and my face is killing me. Isn't that stupid? It's chocolate. It's not like I chewed a brick. It's chocolate. And it hurts. It wasn't even worth the hurt. My face is throbbing. You guys ready for the kitchen progression so far? Check this out. Okay, you remember where my sink was right there? Look at this kitchen. That's where the microwave goes. Stove will go back there. And look at this cool corner cupboard. And look how high they go, right to the ceiling. Oh, I love it. Window. This side is where the dishwasher goes. And remember, it used to cross all the way across here, and that was it. That was my little dinky kitchen. And now it goes, there's another cupboard that goes in there. I got big pot cupboards all the way to here, and the fridge goes right there. Love it. Wow, what a difference. Wow. So yeah, I'm having breakfast, but look who slept in. It is 12, I don't know if you can see right there, 12:09. So I've been up for about 15 minutes, but I literally crashed last night. I wasn't feeling that good, so I had to take something, and that inevitably makes me sleep in, which is good because I had a good sleep. I'm still kind of drowsy, but I'm gonna have some Fiber One and raisins and a cup of coffee, and then I think I'm gonna start packing up like the bookshelves and stuff like that. I can certainly put that in boxes, and that's easy. Get some easy stuff done. So I'm starting to feel overwhelming. Like I said before, I was anxious. I'm starting to feel overwhelming, and I think it's because I haven't started anything. And what friend of mine once told me, thinking about something is worse than doing it. It's like you're doing it twice. So if you're stressing about doing something, just get up and do it, because you've already done it in your mind 15 times. So why don't you just do it, you know? So after I eat, wash up, get dressed, take a shower, I'm going to start packing up these boxes. So it doesn't take much to get me up and going. When I know there's a sale somewhere, hello. So I was on the phone this morning looking around for the search for said microwave. I phoned Sears. I forgot all about Kenmore Appliances, and they're so amazing. Microwave delivered and lunch delivered, and then Dan called. There she is. Oh, you can't see her. There she is, right there. And we're at Mike's, of course. Just what a person needs when they're moving is more Michael stuff. But I got some pretty orange wool, and I knit my mom some sockies. I knit myself a pair of socks. Because you know what? Knitting really helps anxiety. And I'm going to just sit and knit when I can find quiet. I don't want to. These are the two colors. It's orange for my mom and these ones for me. So yeah, these flowers run for $1. Aren't they pretty? And then there were some white ones. Can you see them in the bag? The white ones? So I got those because I'm going to be making some really nice journals. But they were on from $1.50 to $1 today. So yeah. So Deanne just left. I gave her a haircut. Not a really big one. She just needed a little trim on the ends of her hair. So we had a nice giggly little visit. So I'm starting to empty this big hutch thing. And I have some boxes over there, and then I went to the U-Haul place. I don't know if you guys know about this, but U-Haul, you can go in and buy separate boxes. I'm just trying to find the paper. But you can buy, where did I put it? My house is such a mess. Right here. U-Haul paper, and it is for wrapping. It says used to wrap dishes and other fragile items, and it comes with so many sheets, and it's really great stuff. So I'm going to start the wrapping up. Hopefully my goal for just today is just get this emptied. If I get that done today, then I'll feel great. Because I'm not feeling that good, but I want to have some progress. Or I might just sit down and knit. I don't know. We'll see. So I got a lot of packing done. This here is Goodwill stuff, as is that. I need a box, but I don't like using my boxes for Goodwill when I need them for packing. So I packed up all those boxes. So this hutch here is completely empty and ready to go. And all the stuff that was on top of there, that's my supper. It is 9:18, so I'm having just an egg and a cinnamon bun and some orange juice. I took some pictures off the wall. And yeah, so I feel like I've done something. So tomorrow I will attempt that bookshelf and the one in my bedroom. I have my knitting right there. I remembered I had one pair of socks that I haven't finished in forever. So I'm going to finish those and then start on my new one. So I've got my kicks on, and I'm going to conquer the day. I've got sort of half my face on. Tonight we're going to movie called It's Not My Fault, and I Don't Care Anyway. The three leads are Alan Thicke, Quentin Aaron, Jesse, and then there's four, and a girl named Leah Doze. So it's so cool. She lives in Toronto, but I met her mom by synchronicity at Don Getty's funeral. She used to work for the Parliament here, and we happened to be chatting about how there's always something in common with somebody. Like literally they used to call it 6 degrees of separation, now it's 1 degree. So she started talking to me, and I started talking to her, and I'm like, oh my god, I worked on the movie that your daughter stars in. Like, it was weird. So anyway, her daughter's in that movie as well. And Jesse, Alan Thicke, And Quentin Aaron is the young fellow. I think I mentioned to you before, he was in The Blind Side with Sandra Bullock. He's in town right now. Jesse had breakfast with him, so he for sure will be there. So I'm going to see if I can get some of these stars on my vlog. Wouldn't that be cool? Even if I just got one. Well, Jesse, but you know, he doesn't count, but the other ones, you know, that'd be super fun. So yeah, I got to go to my mom's, do all this paperwork for her move, and then come back home. Gotta rest because I did pack up the bedroom, most of it, and well, that big bookshelf, but whatever, that's a lot. And if I want to have fun tonight, I have got to rest. So off I go. So I just got back from my mom's place, and so we're reducing and, you know, getting rid of things. And there's some books on her bookshelf that she didn't really need, but these ones I loved. I'm going to use this one, like this Anthology of Verse. It was hers, Oxford, Prose and Poetry. This is my favorite one, and I have the North American version, and this is the one from England, and this is my Uncle Winton. Look at his penmanship. He was just the coolest guy. He was a Marine. He passed away a couple of years ago, but he was always so meticulous in his everything. He was so learned, and he spoke so beautifully. He was one of those men that would get a manicure years ago and then have clear polish on his nails. He was just a classy man. So that was my Uncle Winton. And then this book, my mother's composition book from when she was in school. And she used to spell her name Mary Ann then. And now she hasn't for years. The Practice of Composition. Look at this, 1945. She still writes her name the same. Oh, she's got miles in there, so she's married. They got married in 47, but this book is from 45. Look at this. But what I want to do is take the cover off, and then I'm going to have a couple of uncovered books with twine just sitting on my coffee table. I saw that quite a bit yesterday when I was looking around in furniture stores and stuff. It looks really neat. But the cover here, I hope most of the... Well, I'll try to re-ink it or something, but I'm going to make this cover as is, rebind it, put in signatures, and make this a journal. Practice of composition? Are you kidding me? How awesome is this? Look at this. So that's what we do with that. And then Mickey was there, and she brought me some things from Ireland. She's so sweet. And she got me for my new kitchen because she knows it's going to be in gray. She got this from a really pretty store. I'll have to find out the name in Ireland. It's kind of like a Marks and Spencer type. You should feel how soft that is. And she got me this birdie for the garden. And let me just show you how this birdie works. I have a gazing ball in my garden that changes colors. Let me turn the light off. Look at this pretty birdie. Look at that. And he changes into different colors. He's white, now he's green, and now he's a pale icy blue. Isn't he gorgeous? Then he goes into movie purple. I love this bird. And he's going to sit very near the gazing ball that does the exact same thing. So very cool. She got this pen, and it's from a store called Celtic Tiger. Look at this cool pen. Isn't that neat? And then she bought me this because it fits. And it's called a Yorkie bar. Because she knows me in chocolate bars, but it's called Yorkie Original. I thought that was kind of cute. I might take a picture of him with that. So now I was sitting on the couch knitting and had a cup of tea because it is 4 o'clock, so I'm giving myself a good hour to rest. I just talked to Jesse on the phone, and Quentin Aaron was over there, so he's like, "Hi, Mom." I'm like, "Hi, Quentin." So hopefully I'll get him on my vlog. At least him. I hope I can get him. I know I can get Jesse, and ouch, I know I can get Chris, the director, because I worked with Chris. But I don't know if Alan Thicke flew up for the premiere. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I think that was so cool that Quentin Aaron did, but I know Leah didn't because she's in Toronto, because I told you that about her mom.
You guys
here, and this is Jesse.
Hi, how are
Oh my God. I love all these characters he plays. This one, Here's Jesse.
Hey, Gigi.
And yeah, it's getting busy in We have here Jesse Lipscomb under the stars, and it's not my fault, and I don't care anyway.
Do people on your blog know that I'm your son?
They do not.
Okay, good. Wondering why you call your son Jesse.
Oh, that's right. Well, this is my son, Jesse. I was trying to be more professional. So, how do you feel today? Debut of the movie.
You know, I feel good. You know, I'm really excited about this audience watching me make out passionately and aggressively with my wife in her feature film debut.
Do you guys make out in this?
do.
I did not know that. That is his real wife. When you do watch the movie, they are related. They're married.
So, I mean, if I'm being honest, a couple things I'm excited about. Yes, feature film, blah, blah, blah. I make out with my wife on screen. So that's our first sex tape. High five. High five to sex tapes.
Yes.
Second thing, it's sex tape. It's a beginner sex tape. It's like a level 1 sex tape.
That's right. First base. It's a first base sex tape.
First base sex tape. Second thing I'm excited about is when the credits roll, you hear a song that Julie and I recorded for the show.
Oh, that's right.
As well. So both
and
those
as
things.
well, what else are you excited about at the credits?
Oh, you'll see my mother's name as one of the extras casting. No big deal. So
there's Jan and Brody arriving. Some more celebs arriving.
Vlogging it, of course.
I am, of course. That was fun. That was a good movie.
So there's some more cast out there. Come on, guys.
Here's Quentin Aaron. It's very dark in here. But he's singing Katie and I. He was fantastic in the movie. Love him. Look at him. Thank you. So, tell them what part you played in the movie.
I played Wing, the top Chinese gangster.
And tell them how you know me.
Well, it is an interesting fact that way back in the day, when I first started acting, I was in a movie called In Cold Blood. I was an extra background FBI agent, and we were sitting there waiting for a scene. So Anthony Edwards was there, Eric Roberts was there, and this young lady came in, and she was just talking away about stuff, and we talked about echinacea tea, for Pete's sake, while her son was out acting. And that was Jesse and his mother, who are here, who now, 15, 20 years later.
Oh, yeah, here we are again.
Here we are again.
Working on a show together. How cool is that?
Karma.
Awesome. You were awesome.
Thank you.
So, just to wrap up this weekend's vlog, the movie was so good and so funny, and everybody, it was just good. It was a really, really good movie, and everybody in their roles were so excellent. What did you think, Richard?
Good movie. Very good.
What did you think Jesse did?
Yes, he was good.
He was good. He's pretty funny. It was pretty funny. It was very good, and it was well received. There were so many people. It was like a movie theater packed, and I just love that they are donating the profits of this film to, is it called Africa Care? Africa Care, and what their whole goal was, this guy who started Africa Care, he was there and he was born in Africa, and he was just saying the poverty and how awful it is.
It's getting worse every year.
Yeah, and he just said he can't understand why it just won't get any better. But they have, how many crates did they say of medicals?
7.
They have 7 crates. Was it 7?
Yeah, they're saying 1 this time.
Yeah, 7 crates of medical supplies all ready to go to Africa, but each crate costs $7,000 to ship there. So the goal of tonight was to raise enough money to ship at least 1 crate there, and I think they did, because the Mosaic Entertainment was going to meet whatever match what everybody else donated, and people were just going up there and putting money in the They had a bin to fill up, and they're like $20. There's 300 people here. If $20, everybody gives $20. That's already $6,000. You know what I mean? So they're gonna match it. So and when you heard him speak, it was like there wasn't a peep in there. He had everyone's attention. This man, the head of Africa Care, just the way he spoke so eloquently, but just you could feel the strife and the suffering. Like it was so sincere in his words, you know. So I just think that's a wonderful thing that they chose to do with this movie project, because they didn't have to do that at all. They could have pocketed their profits and kept the money and whatever. So I thought that just speaks a lot of Mosaic Entertainment. So we didn't have any supper, so we're gonna go to Tim Hortons and maybe get a light snacky poo and then call it a day. So thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me and us and our gang. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful week next week. And I really appreciate your support and you watching this weekend. And see you all next time. Bye.